Hello, friends and fellow farmers. All right, I'm going to try something totally different out. Now, I'm not a pro here, but we're going to give a go at building our own little community. We're going to do some Banished. Let's get a new file going. What should we name it? I think we can only name it one thing. Let's see. Oh, I think we'll go with Hodgeville. And I don't care about anything else. Terrain type valleys. What do we have? Mountains, valleys. Yeah, sure. Valleys, fine. Terrain size, small, medium, large. We'll go small to start. Climate fair. Yeah, disasters. Let's turn these off. They're insane. I think we're just going to go with that. Medium conditions. Yeah, I think we can go medium. That would be fine. And let's get building here. I haven't played that many hours of this one. I played enough to have a sense of how badly I can mess things up, which is about the exact sense that you want to have. Now we've got all these people milling about. Here's our barn. We'll pin this over here for now. We'll see what we have in it. So we know this is where we're going to store our food and stuff. Here's our stockpile, and we can see what we've got there as well. So for the moment, I'm just going to start pinning some stuff. We got all these people that are like, oh, lemmings. They're like, what should we do? What should we do? Now we can see we've got a mountain of resources here. A limited amount, and then we've got some other areas. We're going to have to get to these other areas. That looks quite nice across the water, but we're going to have to build to get over there. So to start with, we'll just start basically clearing off a little area. So let's see here. I'm going to set the timer to 2 times speed because I can't handle playing a little less than that. I may also wipe us all out. It's quite possible that could be the worst thing. Now we're just going to strip mine this. We're going to town. We got a lot of laborers working for us at the moment. Let's pull up which ones are a list of people. There we go. So here's all the people in different roles. We've got them all as laborers for the moment. And what I'm going to very quickly do, we're going to get a pile of stuff. I'm going to get let's put 4 or 5 of these on building some basic stuff. We're going to want to build some houses. Now, I think we're going to just start with some wood houses. Now we'll make this like the center of town, I think. Right here. Here, and I'm not even certain how many I'm going to need initially. Quite a few. I'll put the other people over here and here. I'll start with 5. And I will also get us building, we'll have a little well, because we're going to want some well in this, probably close to the center of town. I'll put it over here. Can I put it up more? There we go, next to the resource pile. And we'll start with that. Now, I'm going to need people getting us food as well, because I do tend to murder everybody. That's a thing I'm very good at. I think we could do with a... It's hard to say. Farming is the best, but it takes time. We might want to get a gathering hut going on here, and it will gather in a area. Maybe we'll put it right behind the houses, and then these folks can gather, and they will put stuff into the stockpile. I'm going to try and build kind of this way. We'll see how it goes. Now, these are the sort of decisions you get going on with right away here. So we get to watch our little people doing their thing. Little cuties. I often play this game from 10,000 feet. I don't generally get too close, so I'm going to have to remind myself to get a little bit closer to enjoy some of the animations that are going on here. Oh, look at this lady. She's just giving her. Boom. She's like, yeah, you know what? Doesn't matter. I've got magic. I can saw and hammer in the air. It works just fine. She's throwing spells over here. Look at this beautiful little home. Now, we're going to also need a woodcutter because we're going to need some fuel for these houses. We're going to need some firewood and stuff. So how are we're doing okay resource-wise still. So we can see in our stockpile, 77% full. We do have firewood to start. They were kind. They give us some. We have 150 logs and 70 stone. So hopefully there was enough stone here for people to get going on that. I've had issues with that in the past. I've run out of things and not paying enough attention. We'll see if this time is going to be any different. Inclemental weather happening here. Okay, so we got some people that would like some homes, definitely. I think we're going to crank this up here and get a few extra builders going. So basically when you've got something going, you can see you have supply demands. They'll bring all the junk over, and then the builders kick in. So you can have laborers hauling over the junk, and then you just need the builders at the end of the process. And then it'll tell us once we're finished. It's pretty straightforward. Took me about, I don't know, I think I murdered everybody immediately in one game, and then was like, okay, that's what I'm doing. So it shows who lives here. We've got Kellard, Carissa, Hobertson, Drusil, and 17, 15, and they got 2 kids, 3 and 7. Wow. They started, these must not be their children, these must be adopted, because like Canissa started having kids when she was 8? I don't think so. So these are maybe not exactly, this is like they borrowed kids or something. Or they're kindly helping someone else's kids, I think. We can prioritize things a little bit. I'm not super great at prioritizing. I generally haven't bothered. I've just moved people about as I need to. But we'll get the community started here. And this is kind of where we're going to get going. There's a lot of things we can do over time. But to start with, we'll just get these basic things going. Now, I do feel like I may want to get a farm going fairly early on here. Just because it is kind of handy to have. Now, let's see. I'm going to do it sort of in the center of town, as one does. And I'm going to do a... I'm not... Okay, well, let's see here. Too small. And then you can get to a point where you're like almost too big. I'm going to go about that. I'm guessing I'm going to need probably... Let's see. Farmers. Let's put 2 farmers on that. And they can get going with that. So we've got enough housing here for a few people. That's kind of nice. List of... We got our jobs. And what is it? General statistics. Okay, this is handy to also have up here. So we can see we've got... there are 10 people without houses. So now, boom, another house up. So we've got 5 people without houses. So maybe we can get it down to 0. And 2 people probably without jobs. Oh, okay, why do... Oh, because the farm field... Oh, we have to select a crop, right. Okay, oh, this isn't different than I had before. So pepper. I'm not going to worry about the food limits at the moment. But we're set to work. You can harvest prematurely if you are a dunderhead and you've messed up and you need the food, like, no! You can kind of make that happen. What do we got here? The reserve of firewood is low, so we are going to want to get ourselves a forester. Where is the forester? Woodcutter, sorry, not the forester. Okay, so we're going to get this person going back over here. We're going to keep them. I tended to, before, put everybody a little bit too far away from stuff, and that didn't pan out well. I'm going to keep people like the woodcutter close to the stockpile. And we're going to need somebody who's doing reforestation as well, because we're going to blow through our resources. What do we got? Herbalist, Forester Lodge. The foresters are the ones who are going to basically replant for us. We'll put them right behind. And then the same deal. We'll have, they need some requirements. And then we're going to also have our builders busy once they're ready. Now, I'm going to probably dial down... Yeah, they're cold. They need firewood. But everybody has houses, which is important. So I'm going to turn down the number of builders to 3. And we're going to get a woodcutter going. You only need 1, I believe. Oh, actually, we don't need that woodcutter yet, because we need to get this thing built. So we'll just leave it as laborers. They're going to haul this junk over. Should be a quick one, you would think. What do we got here? Storage for logs is near capacity. Okay, so we might need to get another storage space going as well. They are just like stripping this place. Or will they just wait until... I'm not sure what they do behavior-wise, like if they're going to wait to fill this up when they can. Which they may do. If somebody could get building this thing, that would be phenomenal, though. What are they currently building? This is what were you guys doing? What were you doing? We don't need any more children in this community. We need workers. We need strong workers. Please keep to the task in hand, like do some air farming. Okay, so storage is near at capacity, but this thing wants to be built. Hello, can we build it? We can build it. We got builders. We got 3. Okay, I'm going to have to turn builders up again because I need this thing built. Like ASAP. People are going to start dying, and I don't want dying. Dying stinks. I don't even have a graveyard yet. So we'll see how this one goes. It's interesting. I tend to have a thing of accidentally murdering everybody in my game, and then like rebuilding like from like 2 or 3 people, and then building it back up again. But I also tend to play at 10 times speed and just give her. And then I play for 37 years. So we're year 1, early summer. So we're really just digging in here. This seems to be a good speed. Hopefully I'm not going to mess this one up too badly. Now this area up here, I think I might leave barren for the moment, and we're going to keep reforesting back over here. That seems like a good resource extraction zone. And if need be, we can build like our stone extraction and things like that over here. I've found having the hunting lodge was quite valuable. I was trying to do it. I was playing vegan, didn't work, not good. This isn't a game where you want to do that, so we're going to have to probably get ourselves a hunting lodge, a hunting cabin. It's what do I need? 12 stone. Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's get one of those going back here. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll. I don't know how alone it has to be by itself. Like if I need it, if I want to have it more off on its own, maybe let's do that. We'll build it back there. Okay, why is nobody building? I'm baffled here. I got logs and stone. Well, I have tons of those. Oh, are they just still working on this thing? Well, get her done. Rip it up, buddies. Like why are you guys not doing anything here? Hustle it. You want a well. Look at this, crops is happening. We got crops all over, like this, fantastic. Water supply, life is good. I don't know how many people wells support. That's the thing also, I'm not entirely sure about the whole well. I don't know why, like what the deal with wells is. Okay, are they going to start hauling it over now? That's a load of bricks. Like, bend at the knees. You guys are going to, this is going to end up badly for you. Okay, oh, what are you doing? Like, oh, they're building the gatherer's hut first. Oh, I see. That's what's going on. Okay, let's get things built. We're going to put like 8 builders on here. We're just going to build this thing. The laborers should be the ones hauling it as well. Okay, now we're moving. This is good. This is progress. Because I don't want people to die in my first year. That's my goal here. See if we can do this without any death. Now, I don't think I've never really recorded one of these kinds of games. I wasn't sure entirely how it would go. So far, so good. I feel confident. We're 12 minutes in. I feel like I haven't murdered everyone yet. Things are going to go okay. Okay, gatherer's hut. So we're going to get 1 person working here. Actually, we're going to want a couple people working there. Maybe 3 gatherers. We're going to want a woodcutter for sure. Oh, I've run out. Okay. Let's knock the builders down. Woodcutter up. The forester hut is almost complete. Look at I think we got 6 workers on this thing right now. Boom. They're just cracking it. Fantastic. Now we're talking. I have no idea why it was taking so long before. There are sometimes mysteries. So this, we can have up to 4 here, but we can only have 1 woodcutter. I'll probably need a couple reforesting things once I get going. And then now they're probably building on this hunting cabin. We may also get fishers going as well. I've got these giant rocks behind one of the houses. I'm going to have to extract those at some point. Like, I don't know, do you guys like it's a feature. It looks good. It's like those when they do construction and then they take out a massive rock, but rather than take it away, the contractor's like, no, it's a feature. And then the yard has a giant giant rock in the front because they just didn't want to spend the money taking it away. And then they're selling you on it. Oh no, it adds a natural thing. That's what I feel like that is. Then that's also how I assume building developers talk. I apologize to all building developers. Wasting their time watching my videos and not developing things. What are you doing? Go build stuff. Alright, you guys are at 5. Okay, we're at the building phase, 9 of 45. It goes at a pretty good clip once they get going. Okay, what's going on here? It says here, the production limit for this resource has been reached. Oh, because we have 200 logs, I guess, in the stock here. Okay, so this dude, Lumberjack, needs to kick it in. So, you know what? That's fine. Why don't we leave? We'll turn off cutting, and we will just leave them planting for now. How about that? That could work. The reserve of firewood is low. Yeah, you gotta get going, man. So we are 90% full at that stockpile. At some point we may build another one. I just got to be cautious about where I put it. I might just keep it also closer to the center of town. I have not played this game where I built out very much. Oops. We're gonna put 3 hunters out here. We're gonna really go heavy on the hunting. You know what? We are gonna need another. Oh no, because the food goes in the barn. So all of this, anything we. Ooh, hide coat. I see. We're gonna get those, so we can get a tailor going as well. So now I think we're safe to start focusing on some of the other things. Like we want to build let's see, we got a forester, a herbalist. We want a blacksmith. Well, we have 25 tools still, but we're going to need a blacksmith. We want a tailor to make warmer clothing. That is going to be useful because we want people to be happy. So I think I'm going to build the tailor right. Yeah, I think right next to, or do I want to leave this storage barn in case I want to have another storage barn later? Maybe we want that. Maybe we'll put the tailor right kind of beside the foresters. Yeah, we're gonna go there. I don't get too wrapped up in the aesthetics of this, but these deer, are you guys gonna help out? What you doing? Are you you're clearing the land for me? I feel like we've defined what this is gonna be. I think everybody's gonna do your thing. Oh, they got to clear the land. I see. He's taking that big tree down with the tool. That looked like the multi-tool. I don't know that that was an axe per se. It could have been a hoe. They left this per person here to haul all the wood. Look at this. The ladies are doing all the building. The ladies are awesome in this village. They're like, get her done. Just let's build. Let's build. The guys are like, look at, I got berries. I've got a basket full of berries and mushrooms. The women are like, whatever, throw them in the stockpile. We're building. That's how we are here. This is awesome. Look at my lady woodcutter. She's amazing. Just hoofing it. Just pounding out blocks of cords of wood she's going through. Look at her stockpile. She's got at least a cord of wood. She's just like done. Boom. Look at that. 4 piles. She's awesome. Is she going to get the town medal? I don't think so. If we get a mayor, it better be a lady. That's what I'm saying. If it's not, the reserve of stone is low. Uh-oh. Okay, we may need to go and crush. Where's my resource gathering? Over here. We want to go. We'll collect stone. We're gonna set it just to stone. Now, is this stone? That's stone. Yeah, go get that. What are you guys doing? Go get the stone. And I think we can also go and we're gonna clear out any stone that we have here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That should do for now. We'll get the laborers doing that. We don't have a lot of laborers. I'm going to drop down the builders by 1. Okay, so we're at limit still. Production limit for a resource has been reached. So we still have 222 logs. Yeah, so we could up our production on that, or we could just wait. Firewood's at 136 still. So we have a nice balance happening right now. So we've got to keep an eye on this. As soon as this dips down, we're going to have to go back into production mode. This one, they're waiting on iron. No, stone. They're low on stone to finish building the tailor shop. How is this field going here? I have no idea. Okay, so what we can do is look at previous years so you can see what you got. Current season, we've gotten 326 peppers. So at some point we'll build a trading fort that we'll be able to get stuff with. Oh, look like, is this iron? Is that what this is? It's iron. Ah, nice. That was a giant iron ore. These people must be very happy. Farmer Arian and Violetta, and also Lina. They've got a mixed family here, and they're very happy with the giant iron ore deposit. I don't know if they're going to get fair market value for that, or what's going to happen. I hope they do. Okay, yeah, we got hunters going. They're good. We're at 18% now. We got a lot of venison. 200 venison. Feel like there's a deer massacre that's happened. A lot of hide coats. So when this tailor gets down, I'll start cracking out some better coats. We're reserve on stone is still low. The hunting cabin, actually, I don't need that on anymore. Let's turn that off. So whenever you have selected, it shows your perimeter around, which is handy. Okay, we're down to 213 logs, 186 firewood, so they're doing very well on that. So I feel like everybody, you can see over here, everybody's reasonably healthy and quite happy so far. We don't have any alcohol stored. We're a dry town. We're a dry county at this point. We've no coal or medicine. That's a thing maybe we should also get on, is we might want to build a hospital. Although, you know what? Let's get a schoolhouse going first. Because we're all about productivity. So let's get, now where do we want to put this? I feel like we would want to keep the schoolhouse kind of close to the center of town here. Yeah, they're going to have a view. I'm going to point them that direction. What do we need to build this even? 16, I don't even think we have the iron. Oh, do we? Yeah, 54 iron. We can build this. Perfect. And we still got a reasonable amount of tools. We don't have a ton. We're going to need a tool shop at some point here. The tailor shop is coming along nicely now that they're building it. We had 3 builders cracking away on that. The woodcutter has hit their limit, fuel limit of 200. That's nice. Okay. So I feel like we can go back to cutting. We've got 154 logs. So let's get our forester busy. So they're going to do a nice job keeping all of that dealt with for us. Let's hide a leather coat. That's what we're going to be sticking with. So let's get some of those made. They're going to make a limit of 50. Beautiful. Well, you know what? I think that is a good place for us to take a break. We've got to start here. This is nice. I like the Hodgeville is going to turn out quite well. I feel like we haven't killed everybody in the first episode. This is good. Let me know what you think of this series. It's different from what we normally do. It's probably just as chatty, but it's a different kind of mellow because there's visually not a ton going on. But yeah, if you like it, throw a thumb down, whatever. Let me know how this one is, and I will probably keep doing one of these ongoing as it stands. I've got a bunch of these games I'd like to play. I like more of these kinds of simulation things. I play them for fun, so I may as well start recording them because I play them all the time anyway. I really enjoy them. Anyway, we will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.